Well, I'll tell you what, we are watching a pretty nice day today, but things are going to start to deteriorate beginning tomorrow afternoon, then continuing on Friday. Friday being the worst day we'll see with this storm temporarily. Now, here's a look at Lakewood Ranch webcam as we take you through time. You can see that's coming in from the east, those fair weather cumulus clouds. Not much to them now, but we are starting to already see some convergent bands set up across southeast Florida, which will kind of pinwheel in our direction. So the weather headlines: a tropical storm watch in effect for Sarasota, Manatee, and Charlotte counties. We are expecting a 40 to 50% chance of getting tropical storm force winds beginning late tomorrow night and continuing on Friday. And then Hardy and Highlands County, that should be Highlands County, 60 to 80% chance of getting high-end tropical storm force winds. Toughest time, as I mentioned, will be Thursday night and Friday. There's a lot going on. Obviously, it doesn't appear that we're going to see any kind of problem with storm surge, and it looks like the tornado threat is going to be less here because usually the tornado threat is on the right side of the storm where there's a little bit more rotation going on, but I wouldn't be surprised to see an isolated cell that could pop out and produce a tornado. We mentioned those banding features. You can already start to see some of that working its way over, and these will bring some pretty big gusts up to 30 to 40 miles an hour throughout the day on Thursday. The rain chance, so at 40%, it really starts to pick up on Friday. Quickly going over the watches and warnings, all the area in pink. Look how many watches and warnings. That's how big this storm is. It gives you a perspective. This does right here. The entire peninsula under some sort of watch or warning. Tropical storm watch in effect in all the pink areas from Fort Myers and just actually from the Keys, stretching all the way north of Tampa up near Gainesville. A hurricane warning, and this is one of the biggest warnings I've ever seen. That stretches all across much of the eastern part of the state of Florida, and then a hurricane watch and north of that through Jacksonville and South Carolina. And the reason why, obviously, is that storm's just going to parallel the coast possibly. If it gets close enough to it, it would be devastating for the state as far as damage goes because all that Category 4 wind would be covering a large area. 20 to 30 mile an hour winds, gusts up to 40. That's Friday's weather. This is Friday's weather you're looking at. 20 to 30, gusts to 40. We can handle that. 50 to 70 can cause damage, trees down, power outages, and so on and so forth. So Wauchula and Sebring, also Avon Park are in that area. That's Hardy County and Highlands County under the tropical storm warning at this point. Currently, the airport, we have 90, and the dew point is at 73. Very hot day today. Feels like temperature still near 100. 92 the high, close to a record of 93. 76 was the morning low, and no rainfall to report today. So far for the month, we're at 2.31 inches. Now, as far as the temperatures go statewide, 73 in Jacksonville, but the hot spot right here because of that east and northeasterly wind flow bringing in the warmer temperatures. A couple of players now. This high pressure ridge, which continues to drive the storm off toward the northwest, is here. It's expected to stay here, and that means this storm is going to move on a northwesterly course. Eventually, a little trough of low pressure that's here will push this system off toward the east. That's what we're thinking anyway as we make our way through time. The RPM forecast model is actually showing this system staying off the coast of Florida. We hope this verifies, but this is our in-house computer forecast model with the Weather Service WSI system keeping it just off coast of Florida, but that could change obviously and become more westerly in time. Northeast winds 15 to 20 knots. Seas will be 2 to 4 feet with choppy conditions. It'll be the last day for boating tomorrow for a couple because very high seas on Friday and Saturday as well. The water temperature now at 85 degrees. And as far as tides go, the next low tide will be at 9:41 and a high tide at 2:58. Tonight, warm, muggy, a few evening showers, a possible isolated storm, and then partly cloudy. Tomorrow, look for increasing clouds, 88 degrees, 40% chance for mainly late showers and storms. Northeast winds 10 to 15. And then the winds pick up on tomorrow night, continue through Friday, and then by Saturday, still breezy, but clearing and turning a little bit milder as some drier air filters in all the way through Columbus Day. Back to you.